Is anybody out there? Hi. I'm using I don't know if anyone's there yet. Let me see, but I'm back on the air. I had to do a lot of things. I'm back on. No one cares and no one's going to be there. Okay. Give me a second here. I just want a few people to test out. How about now? Question mark. There we go. Hi. Anyway, I don't think I'm going to do a full show tonight. That was so aggravating. I don't know what happened. I was using this usual software I use, and in the presets I could see the camera, but when I went to show the live show, there's a black screen. So I thought maybe it just wasn't getting the camera, but it didn't matter what camera I set it up with. It was having the same issues. So it was very frustrating. Then I realized I could just disable it and I could go live through YouTube, which I'm doing now. But I think it's slower and it's jagged. And I don't know, is anyone? Oh, hi, Jenna. Jenna, you're so faithful. You make it all. Someday you're gonna have to. We'll do a Jenna episode, and you can tell your story. So I feel really stupid because I don't know if Jenna. I don't know if you were there before. Let me see. Is anybody else telling me on here? They're here, but I looked. 25 people watched that stupid thing where I was flailing in the dark. You couldn't see anything, and I'm just repeating myself. I'm apologizing repeatedly that I couldn't see anything. So I'm sorry. Hey, Kayla, how you doing? Good to see you, Kayla. Yeah, the student of mine, Kayla. My sister was watching before. I know she is. I think, 25 people were watching before. And I was only on for like 10 minutes before I cut it. I couldn't get the sound going. But anyway, look, people are coming on. 5 people on now, probably more, because it never tells me as many are there. Well, hi, everybody. I'm sorry the show was cut short. I don't really feel like talking about comic books anymore. I'm just bummed out that whole thing fell apart. But that's what I was going to do. But I'll do that another week. Maybe I'll just play a song now, and that's enough. How's that? I was gonna use the Les Paul and go electric, but I think, like I said, that whole experience of spending almost an hour getting the thing working right just kind of bummed me out, and I don't feel like talking for a long time. Not your fault, my fault. And I don't feel like playing the big electric guitar. I hadn't played the well, here, let me get it out. I hadn't played the Les Paul in a while. It's the signature guitar of Jimmy Page and Slash and so many people, Dwayne Allman. And it's just so heavy, I don't play it that much. But I was watching Peter Frampton in a video the other day from '76. And he's on Midnight Special. And he looks just so cool, and it sounds so cool. Maybe I will play a song in this. But look, I split my finger on this thing. I've never had that happen before. I don't know if you could see it on there. I was playing it hooked, and it split on one of the thin strings. And really hurt. Oh, it's okay. Don't worry. Thanks. So, you know what? I had a request for the I had a request for the Beatles last week, and I don't know. I don't know if that person's here now. And so, why don't I just do that Beatles song I was going to do? I was going to do it acoustic, but I'll do it on this, and maybe I'll talk a little bit, and we'll call it a night. But yeah, I'm not going to go through the whole history of my comic book things now. That just seems so on now after everything I just went through to get this thing working again. So I don't remember it offhand, so I'm going to look this up. It's a Beatles song by John Lennon from the Revolver album, which was, what year was Revolver? But anyway, Only Sleeping. Revolver was maybe their greatest album, maybe a White Album. They came out, I think, close together back to back. So I'll just do a little quick version of this. And maybe you guys will like it. Maybe you won't. Anybody saying anything there? No. So it looks like people are still joining us. So here we go. So, really, it's going to drive me crazy. So I'm sorry. I'm going to have to look up really quick what year John Lennon wrote. What year Revolver came out? I'm thinking 69 or 70, but it might be a little early. Oh my God, embarrassing. It's 66. If I had thought a second, I would realize that. I know my Beatles better than that, believe it or not. Okay, so here, let's try this on the, I've never played it on this before, and let's see if I split my finger again. When I wake up early in the morning, lift my head, I'm still yawning. When I'm in the middle of a dream, stay in bed, float upstream, float upstream. Please don't wake me, no, don't shake me, leave me as I am, I'm only sleeping. Everybody seems to think I'm lazy, I don't mind, think they're crazy, running everywhere at such a speed, till they find there's no need, there's no need. Real amateur here, swirling. Please don't wake me, no, don't shake me, leave me where I am, I'm only sleeping. Everybody seems to think I'm lazy, I don't mind, think they're crazy, running everywhere at such a speed, till they find there's no need, there's no need. Please don't spoil my day, I'm far away, and after all, I'm only sleeping. Keeping my eye on the world going by my window, taking my time, lying there and staring at the ceiling, waiting for a sleepy feeling. Please don't spoil my day, I'm miles away, and after all, I'm only sleeping. Keeping my eye on the world going by my window, taking my time. When I wake up early in the morning, lift my head, I'm still yawning. When I'm in the middle of a dream, stay in bed, float upstream, float upstream. Please don't wake me, no, don't shake me, leave me as I am, I'm only sleeping. Yeah, that we're in. Anyway, that was the Beatles, 66. I was way off. I'm only sleeping. I hope you guys like that. Okay, John Lennon song. John Lennon's my favorite Beatle. Yeah, so this is a 76 Les Paul Standard. Nice guitar. It's probably my most expensive guitar. Yeah. Someday, my plan was to play it a little more wild today and show what it can, not that I'm great at it, but show a little more what it can do. Just like I said, I kind of got burned out getting this thing ready. It's got a great sound. But anyway, yeah, that's one of the famous Les Pauls. Now, if this had been made 19 years earlier or 18 years earlier, one of those, it would be going for 100 times as much. It'd be going, some of those go for $1 million. They go for a lot of money. Anyway, not much else to talk about, I guess. I'll cut it short. Like I said, I had things planned. I was going to bring out some of my more valuable comics and talk about how I discovered Batman when I was little, and then the show, and then the cartoons, and the toys, and the comics, and how it never really stopped. Oh, the toys stopped. I was never like one of those. Well, I played the Hero Clips game, so I guess that's kind of a toy. But I wasn't one of those collectors, I would still admit they were dolls, I wouldn't try to call them action figures. But I do still buy comic books. I still buy them. And someday I will talk about that because there's a lot to talk about. It ties into a lot of my youth and the excitement and what I really liked. Well, if nobody has anything to say, maybe I'll go off. Does anybody want to hear one more song? Jenna said hi, and that's it. And Kayla said something about don't worry, but nobody else has said anything or asked anything. You want me to play one more song, or is that just going to make you guys grow? Oh, jeez. It's the Alvarez. It's okay. You see, this is the one I've had for 40 years. See how it's banged up? This fell down the stairs. It's at a party. I dropped it. It's gone through everything. This is the Warhorse. See, I don't usually use a pick. I don't know if you noticed that. I hardly ever do, but today I am a little bit. Well, I didn't in the last song because I split my finger, like I said. Hell bent on doing nothing, but he took it far away. In the age of convention, he was peripherally undone. He's undeniably relevant, but he's faithless just the same. He told me twice that day, you can kill me, but you cannot kill me. Was he happy with a heart? Was he happy with the day? Remember the heart and never lose your place. This is one I wrote last year. Remember the heart. To move with here. To move with here with sanity was more than was his mate. So beat the drum and tell me now how special we all were. And when your eye is open and we have grown into our age, breaks my heart to see that you never had a chance. Was he happy with the heart? Was he happy with the day? Remember the heart, never lose your place. There you go. Remember the heart. We have another comment from Arlene Martinez. Great tunes. Thank you, Arlene. And Arlene, I know you've been a listener on and off for a while, unless two people have that name, and I don't think they do, with the two Y's on the end. So I appreciate that. And any other requests or anything? Anybody want to know anything? No, I don't feel as depressed now that we're going here and I got this camera going. Actually, I kind of like this better than the stream I was getting from Streamlabs. The picture's not quite as good and it's a little bit jaggy, but they give me a bigger part of the screen, it seems. Well, at least from my perspective. I guess it looks the same to you people. You just get your YouTube. That's what you get. Well, yeah, this really hurts my thumb because I'm not that good with a pick. I didn't grow up doing that. It's a little clumsy for me. Yeah, it's zingy. I really should have tuned this one up. Anyway, that's the Alvarez. And if you ever want to know those stories about all these guitars, I have 11 guitars. There's a video I did last year on all my different guitars, and even the ones I don't have anymore. All right. Well, thanks for coming, everybody. Cheered me up a little having you all here. I'll edit the name of this and I'll put something up there. But thank you very much. And sorry, I was the last one was such a train wreck. And anybody want to tell me who else is out there? I see you guys are out there. Jelly Jam, did you end up watching? Let's see. Anybody else? Okay. So I'm gonna be meeting up with Tyler Kripe and Brian Chow. If you've been watching my channel for a while, you'll see that if you go back and look, you can see 3 or 4 clips of me playing with those guys. Some from about 8 years ago at this coffee house thing, and another one from last year where I look really fat, where we're playing at Monte Vista outside. And some of it's pretty good, so I'm excited. We're going to play this weekend's first time in almost a year, I think. And I'll put that, if we get any good footage out of it, I'll put it up on the site, and those guys agree to it. And thank you for coming. Next week, I'll reassess, and I'm sure I'll come back. I was like, when this was all going wrong, I was thinking I'm never going to do this again. I was getting real mad. But I will show up again, and I apologize to the people that wasted their time on the other show. And thank you for coming. Good night, everybody. How do I end this? Okay. End stream. Fade to black.